Look, it's a funny old world, and I've said this before, time and time again, that what a mixed up state of affairs prevail in some parts of the world. And I'm not just talking about the Middle East, but we all soldier on, I guess, but there's just such a disparate uh, disconnection of ideas across the world as to what we want. You've got certain factions who support terrorism fundamentally, even if they don't think they are supporting terrorism. And then you've got others who want radical solutions to the problems that we face. One of those radical solutions, of course, is the use of extreme force to oust the IRGC in Iran. And I think there's widespread popular agreement with this because we've had lifetimes, decades and decades and decades of turmoil in the Middle East, and it has focused around these Islamist groups, the Islamic Brotherhood, and organisations that have funded terrorism across the world and wrought immense destruction to people's lives and property. And we have to say to ourselves, when will this end? Will it ever end? And the answer to that is it probably won't, in the short term anyway. And that's why there's been a warming by some people, not by all, of course, to Donald Trump's approach, which is quite different to what we've seen before. It lacks diplomacy, it's very forceful, it's aggressive, and he's in a position to use the military to oust the IRGC and perhaps once and for all get rid of the funders of terrorism across the world. This would make a radical, fundamental difference to what's going on, I'm sure. And if it doesn't, then at least the attempt would have been made. I think it's similar to excising, cutting out a tumour, a cancerous tumour in a body. You need to get rid of it. You can attempt treatment, but it may fail, and it probably will fail in terms of dialogue with the IRGC. The only thing they will understand is brute force. Donald Trump's comments about peaceful resolution and all that, I believe, are just attempts to sidetrack the issue, because ultimately he knows, and America knows, that the only way to deal with this is to fully smash the IRGC 100% and completely. Get rid of them. Otherwise, things will not change. They definitely will not change over time, and our children and our grandchildren will be suffering the same emotional turmoil at looking at what's going on in our world and the sadness of it all, the despicable, unforgivable, unrelenting waste of human life and talent and genius and everything else. Just butchering and slaughtering human beings is something that belongs in the Middle Ages or the ancient times, surely. Surely we have moved beyond that, but maybe we haven't. Whatever your view is, you have to believe, I'm sure, that killing other human beings to achieve your goals, your ambitions, or whatever, or the furtherance of your beliefs, is not the way to do it. It doesn't work. And, okay, here I am advocating America going in and doing perhaps exactly the same thing. But it's a once-off, and it's cutting out a cancer. The IRGC and the Islamists are not doing any favours to the world. We need to stop them from killing themselves, their countrymen, and others in many parts of the world. What do you think about all of that? Here's a view, a parting view, to sign off. Isn't that lovely?